Createful Art. At Createful Art, you get to enjoy art tutorials, art lessons like this one on how to mix colors, and weekly creativity exercises. If those sound like things that you enjoy, you might want to consider subscribing. When you're subscribing, there's a little bell next to it, and if you hit that bell, it'll notify you every time I put out a new video. I also have a kids channel where the kids learn how to draw and paint, and here's some of the projects we have done lately. Here at Createful Art, we are a community of art lovers. We share our artwork on Facebook, we have a community group, we talk about art, and I answer questions. One popular question is, how do I mix colors? I'm going to share with you how I mix colors to get the right color every time. These tips and tricks are going to work for any type of medium: watercolor, acrylic, oils, pastels, whatever you have that's colorful. Yeah, we probably learned the color wheel in kindergarten, but if we don't use it, we lose it. So we've got to have that reference until we have it memorized. Keep it handy in where you create so you can reference it when you need to. Use a color chart. So this is the color chart, my very first color chart that I made when I first started oil painting. As you can see, it's gone through many years of wear and tear and children coloring all over it. So I had bought a whole bunch of oil colors. You can see my list is really long here. And I did not understand what colors went with what names. I hadn't memorized those yet. So this was really helpful just to even know what colors went with which name. And then what I did is I put down all the colors here and the same colors here. So eventually you would see like dioxide purple would line up with dioxide purple. So what I did is I split this in half because all the colors would mix twice on my color chart, and I will show you how to make this color chart. So since every color was going to mix twice with each other, this part was going to mix together with white, with two colors and a white color, and then this was going to be the pure colors together. I'm going to show you how to make your own chart. So these are all of my new acrylic paints that I got in a kit. So I'm going to sacrifice a canvas panel, which is super cheap, and I'm going to count how many colors I have that need to be mixed. So I actually have 11 colors because I have 2 whites. So what I want to do is I want to make sure I have 11 or 12 slots. Okay, so I'm just going to come here and I'm going to make a dot. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have space for 11 here, and I have to do this exact same thing on this side. And since this side is shorter, the gaps are going to have to be smaller between my dots. Now, all I need to do here is take a pen, a marker of some sort, something that's permanent, because you have no idea what your chart will go through. If it'll get water on it, that kind of thing. So I'm going to just draw straight lines across. I'm making a grid. I've seen some other people's color charts and they're super nice looking and fancy, and you can even make this art for your wall. I have white and black as the first main colors. Right, white up here and white right here. Okay, that's how it works. This one just stays blank. Black here and black here. Then the next color is dioxide purple. And then I kind of keep it a system of similar colors next to each other, so I'll go with the most purple blue. And the next closest color in the color wheel would be this blue. Okay, the next color would be this green because it's more of a blue shade than this green. So you're just going to go down the list until you've written down every single color. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add each color around my palette. And it's really helpful to do it in the order that you have it down here. Then you won't mess up. If you put these paints on the outside of your palette, you'll have plenty of room for mixing in the middle. So go ahead and just add on your color chart all the colors going down your list in the order that they're going down, and this is just the pure color that we're doing right now. And then you have to wash your brush out with every color and make sure it's nice and dry. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix the dioxide purple with the phthalo blue. And then keep going down here. Now I'm going to go ahead and put brilliant blue with the dioxide purple. And then while I'm already here, I'll add white to that color and then add that over where the brilliant blue and the dioxide purple meet right here. So I have the pastel version. And then I can see how three colors, white, brilliant blue, and dioxide purple, mix here. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these colors and fill out this whole chart. And I'm going to let you watch me so that you can get a really good idea of what your chart is going to look like. And where there is dioxide purple meeting up with dioxide purple, instead of just leaving that spot blank because we already have it right here, I just add water to it to see how it interacts with the water. So it doesn't leave it blank there. So as you can see, we have some primary colors. Our most primary red was a mix of the magenta and the cadmium red. So to get the most primary color, I actually have to mix two colors. Your most primary blue is about right in here with phthalo blue and brilliant blue. So it was again another mix of colors. You could probably add a little more phthalo blue to make it more of a primary blue. And the yellow was the pure cadmium yellow, which is your primary color. This came in a kit, so I didn't get to decide which colors to choose from, but when you're at the store, you can. As long as you have the primary colors and black and white, you can mix those colors together to get all the different colors. So you'll notice that when you mix the black with the paint, it makes it a more earthy tone. And then they start getting way more brilliant when you add the yellows into them. So the whites make the pastel colors. Notice also on here that we have some gray tones. So yeah, of course black and white make gray, but look at emerald green and magenta make a gray as well. And you'll also notice that the whites make the flesh tones. So white mixed in with bronze yellow makes a flesh tone. With the cadmium yellow and the bronze yellow and white makes a flesh tone, you know. It's amazing that you can get all of the different colors that you want with the colors that you have. And you'll notice this as you start practicing and you do this chart. You will definitely notice that you just really need a handful of colors to get all of the colors. When you're looking for colors and you're not sure what you want to paint with and find different paintings that you like the colors, you can go into paint stores and find paint swatches. Okay, I'm going to, let me close my eyes and pick. Okay, aspiring blue. So I'm going to make this color for you, and let me show you how I use my chart to make this color. So this color, I'm looking, it is as close to this color as any. So I'm going to use cadmium red and phthalo green. So I got my cadmium red and my phthalo green, and I need my white because this is my white side. So I'm going to add green on one side, the red on the other side, and the white above. I'm going to add a little red and a little green to see what that mid-tone is and add my white. Now I can look at this and I can see, you know what? I need a little bit more blue. Okay, because it doesn't matter how much green and how much red I'm going to add in here, because this is the color I'm going to get, okay? And that's not quite that color, right? So I'm going to look on my color chart here and see that was the right color. I'm going to look for the next closest blue that's similar to that color. So I have this blue right here, this phthalo blue and bronze yellow go together, and this brilliant blue. And this brilliant blue is closer to this color, so I'm going to use the brilliant blue. Add a little bit of the brilliant blue. More white in there, a little more blue. See how much closer I'm getting? It's almost exactly that color. Just needs a little bit more white, actually, and I've matched it. Let's say you're looking at a picture, okay? This is a great company to buy seeds from, by the way. Okay, say you're looking at this picture and you want to match this color. So what you're going to do is you're gonna grab your chart and you're gonna see what colors match that color the most. Okay, you have a magenta and cadmium red. This is cadmium red, so I'm just gonna use that. And my magenta. And this is the pure color because this is the white added to it. We don't want to add white. And then I will just add this color together until I get to it. And oh my goodness, it's almost there already. Look at that. So it really wasn't a whole lot of the purple color in there. And I've matched that color so you can barely even see where I painted over it. And then you can look at the different tones, and really the different tone right here is adding a little bit more of that magenta color. Okay, and it's going on the light side towards that color, so you add a little white to it. And I've matched that color. Can't even see because I've matched it. See how that works? This is really one of my best kept secrets, and I've shared it with you guys. You just need to use your references and practice. And the more that you practice and get used to the color names and how they interact with each other, the more confident you will be in mixing colors. I hope this art lesson helped you. If it did, give this a thumbs up and let me know any questions that you have in the comments below. Those questions could turn into future art lessons. Thank you for sharing your love of art with me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!